Clerks invite
is on the need to establish a Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, FRCN station in Shaki, the headquarters of Shaki West local government area of Oyo State. The House notes that Section 5, subsection 1 of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria Act provides that it shall be the duty of the corporation to provide independent and impartial radio broadcasting services for general reception within Nigeria and to provide external services for general reception in countries outside Nigeria. Also notes that the Act makes it mandatory for the FRCN to provide radio services in all nooks and crannies of Nigeria to enable Nigerians have accurate information about government programs and policies. Concerned that the entire Okeogun area of Oyo State, which comprises more than 10 local government areas and has an estimated population of over 3 million people, is completely cut off from FRCN radio signals, but receive signals from radio stations in the Republic of Benin and Togo. The House therefore resolves to urge the Committee on Information, National Orientation, Ethics and Values to liaise with the FRCN to work out modalities for the establishment of a FRCN radio station in Shaki, the headquarters of Shaki West local government area of Oyo State, and report back to the House within 4 weeks for further legislative action. I so move.
Honorable Sabibu.
Federal constituency. I'm from Borno State. Your Excellency, sir, I rise to second the motion ably moved by my brother and I. I so move.
You started, sir.
Okay. My name is Hon Olatunji Motion. I'm from Oyo State and I represent the people of Shaki West, Shaki East, and Atisbo Federal constituency. Earlier on today, during the plenary, I moved a motion calling on the federal government and specifically the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture to urgently establish a Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria in Shaki. Shaki is the headquarters of Shaki West local government in Oyo State. That also encompasses an area called Okeogun, comprising 10 local governments. Shaki is the largest town, and Oyo State has 33 local governments. So Okeogun is like one-third of Oyo State. And currently, the radio signals we receive are from Benin Republic and Togo. And as Nigerians, we have the right enshrined in the Constitution, the right to information. And I checked the FRCN Act, they are mandated to ensure information dissemination to every part of Nigeria, no matter how remote they may be. So the need for this motion is that there should be an urgent action because more than 3 million people cannot get clear radio signals from Radio Nigeria, and it's a tragedy indeed. It's been like that. I grew up in that area, even as far back as the 70s. It's been like that, and nobody has done anything to redress it. Then last week, I also moved a motion on the establishment of international border markets in our border communities. Let me go down the memory lane a little bit. In 2011, there was a tripartite MOU between the federal government, Oyo State government, and DFID. In fact, DFID commissioned a feasibility report to see how viable it will be to establish the Okerete International Border Market in Shaki, Oyo State. And thereafter, the Minister of Trade said they are going to establish such markets in each of the 6 geopolitical zones. But up to now, money has been paid for feasibility report, but nothing has been done. Right now, we are going through a period of economic downturn. I won't say recession, and all hands should be on deck for alternative revenue sources. If we can establish border markets, government is going to get a lot of revenue, because whether you like it or not, a lot of informal trading activities are going on across the borders. Once you have this market, those activities will now be formalized, and of course, government can generate revenue. Also, employment opportunities will be created. Right, going through the literature, it was estimated that the Okerete market in Shaki can create up to 5 million jobs. And if that is extrapolated to other geopolitical zones, it means we can create up to 30 million jobs if we can establish these international border markets. So that's what informed the motion that I also brought on that last week. And lastly, my bill was just to correct the spelling mistake in one of the local governments under my constituency. It was wrongly spelled as Atigo instead of Atisbo, and that's been on since 1999. So the amendment is to cure that anomaly in the spelling of the local government. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So let me wonderful activities. So if you are setting up markets along the borders with our porous borders and border patrol not being that effective, is that not creating social problems for the country?
Thank you very much. When I was explaining earlier on, I said we're going to put formal structures on ground. If you go to any of these border areas, you have some form of informal trading. You know, Nigerians are very enterprising people. If you don't organize them, they organize themselves. And for government to ensure that we have some semblance of orderliness, if you put structures in place in terms of the formal market, you are going to have various security agencies, the immigration, the armed forces, the police. For me, it is then that you are even be able to control the influx of people. Right now, it is nobody's business. The places are just porous, and then people come in at their whims and caprices. But if you have a border market that you have posts that are manned by government agencies that are given such responsibilities, like you are coming to Nigeria, you have an immigration border, you have the customs, you have the quarantine services, you have the police. So all those cross-border crimes will be minimized to a large extent. So rather than leading to an increase in crime or terrorists coming to Nigeria, I think it's one of the practical ways we can address that. And also, let me say something. It's okay, where do we get money to go and establish markets now? We're in the era of public-private partnership. So, all over the world, we go to America, there's a Detroit in Michigan, and Canada. There's a border market there. You have Mexico, Cambodia border market. It's all over the world. So it's just for us to look for partnership, whether in Nigeria or overseas. Investors bring capital, like the Okerete International Border Market. The area that I come from, during my campaign, I slept in Okerete. We passed the night there. So, I mean, I'm talking from what I saw. And that stretch of land between Shaki and Okerete is about 100 kilometers. So, a lot of things can come up in that area. Agro-industrial zone, you can do a lot of processing of agric product that can be exported through Nigeria-Benin border.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, sir.
Yes, and FRC is a public institution funded by Nigerians. We are also Nigerians, and I think we should also benefit from that. I'm not saying that you don't have private radio stations here and there, but the pride of, we also have an FRCN station. And don't forget, FRCN is nationwide. So when they broadcast their news, you are getting a first-hand information what's happening all over Nigeria. Unlike a local radio station that also will maybe take news from FRCN or hook to FRCN when they are doing their network news. So please, it's something that we really want, and it is long overdue. It's overdue.
Thank you.
Thank you.